Just what does this mean to come up here and win a tournament like this?
I mean, it was just pure enjoyment to see the guys play that way in the second half, and I know how good they are, the guards, and to see Trey put on that type of performance, and then Shannon again, and Cody, the three seniors that we've been through a lot together. So to finally see them all, MVP, all tournament, and getting the championship, and it was special, just able to reflect on what we've been through.
Can you describe just the level that Trey is at right now? 35 on Sunday, 40 today.
He just feels like no one could really stay in front of him. He's got multiple moves he could go to, and his three-point game is making defenses honor that, and he's great and crafty at finishing. How much he's improved, how much he's grown, and the player he's become. I'm just so proud of him, and he's put in a lot of work, and he's one of the best that we have in the college game, at that position. And when we put all those guys out there, man, it's a handful for teams to deal with. So it was a lot of fun.
You were down 15 at one point in the first half. You guys, your starters played a lot of minutes yesterday. Were you concerned about minutes or fatigue at that point, or what was your message to your guys?
I just thought we were a little lethargic or sluggish early, getting back on defense, and then some with the rebounding. And then Cantor came in and had too big of an impact. We were getting doubled up at halftime and points in the paint, and that's something that was critical to our game plan. And I thought we did much better at that, despite the foul trouble. It was kind of juggling, not being able to play Melo and some of our key guys because of the foul issues.
On offense, how did you guys open up space in the paint in the second half?
Well, I mean, we were making the three, and we had multiple guys making it, so it spreads everyone out, and and then the guards are so good off the dribble too. So we're not like we don't have just a guy that could only shoot and can't dribble. I mean, they're complete players, and there are multiple guys out there like that. So we put a lot of pressure on defenses.
Talk about the impact Remy Martin had, especially defensively today.
Yeah, I mean, Remy again had some foul issues yesterday, and he played low minutes. So I talked to him before the game about having great energy because, a majority of the starters played heavy minutes in a really physical, hard game yesterday. So to see Remy pick the ball up the way he did, I think it was impressive. And then just his drives to the hoop and his steals and just how active he was, it was inspiring.
How many extra possessions do you think he gets you guys a game just through deflections or taking charges or things like that?
I think the most important thing with the defense is just he's just harassing the dribbler, and the guy, he's like, could you just not pick me up this time? Just give me one time that I don't have to deal with you, and that's, I think that's the best thing that he does, and occasionally he'll cheat a passing lane and find a way to create a steal that gets you a basket, but it's more the consistent pressure that he applies throughout the game.
The last two games, in the second half, Daquan's really made an impact on the boards. And really, you guys need that because you don't have a lot. Just how big has that been?
Yeah, I mean, he closed out a few possessions with rim level rebounds. Like he just wasn't in good position. I mean, he got off his feet and went and got it, and it just enables us then the opportunity to push the ball and keeping the pace up. And I think even though we had a short rotation and we had 7 guys, that I thought we finished the game with great energy, and I felt like we broke them late in the game.
Double-digit times, Coach. You've been down at the half and then come back to win. What was the approach at halftime coming out of the locker room?
I mean, I just thought, a lot of teams, again, coming off a really hard game against Kansas State, a very good team, and 92-90, and then to go down in that half, that game could have easily went the other way, but I thought Remy was a big part of the burst late in the first half. He had a great drive to the basket for a three-point play, and I mean, Trey started getting it going late in the half with the distance shots, and to be able to go from 14 and only be down 2, we thought we were in a great position considering where we were at one point in the first half.
You guys did a great job of guarding Blewett. What was the game plan on him?
I mean, he just, he's such a good player, and again, just a great scorer and could shoot it so well. We wanted to try and just focus on him. He's a big part of our defensive game plan, was to not allow him to get open shots and to make him work to even get touches and make him more of a driver and not give him those three-point shots.
Does Trey have a little bit more of a nastiness to him this year?
I just think they all feed off each other, and it's like, you know, Remy's got that attitude, Trey, Cody, Shannon, and they're just, you know, they just feed off each other, and you know, it doesn't matter who has it going. They, you know, last night it was Cody, other nights it was Shannon, and they just, I think they get great confidence playing together.
Piggybacking off of that, have you been part of a team where it just seems like every night there's somebody else who can just take over the offense like that?
I've said I think this was, you know, a chance to be the best offensive team by far that I've coached, and just in the many ways that we could, you know, attack an opponent. And we didn't even have a great inside scoring game from our front court, but you know, the guards were unstoppable.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you.